Today on Forbes, the most valuable NBA teams 2025. Private equity billionaire Mark Walter's agreement in June to buy the Los Angeles Lakers at a $10 billion valuation, currently awaiting approval by the NBA, is set to establish a record sale price for a control stake in any sports team. Yet for all the attention the deal has attracted, the Lakers are not even the most valuable team in their league. For the fourth year in a row, that honor belongs to the Golden State Warriors, who Forbes estimates could fetch $11 billion if owners Joe Lacob and Peter Guber were willing to part with them. No other NBA team was within $300 million of the Warriors' estimated $880 million in revenue last season, with the club far outpacing the rest of the league with its income from sponsorships and premium seating, and ranking in the top 3 in virtually every category tracked by Forbes. In fact, Golden State more than doubled the $417 million league average for total revenue, and compared with the other North American sports leagues, the Warriors surpassed every franchise except the NFL's Dallas Cowboys, who topped $1.2 billion in 2024 revenue. Despite that financial muscle, not all NBA insiders agree that the Warriors should sit above the Lakers in the ranking of the league's most valuable teams, or, for that matter, above the New York Knicks, which land at number 3 on Forbes' 2025 list at $9.75 billion. Then again, not everyone believes the Lakers are actually worth the $10 billion that Mark Walter, who is also the controlling owner of MLB's Los Angeles Dodgers, was willing to pay. Some bankers, for instance, suggest the club's true value might be better captured with a blended valuation, perhaps between $8 and $9 billion, that reflects both this year's purchase and Walter's initial 2021 deal for a minority stake in the franchise. The relative muddle at the top of the hierarchy stems in part from the fact that the Lakers and the Knicks' valuations aren't entirely grounded in the franchise's ability to generate cash. Rather, they hinge on the team's appealing home markets, storied history, and global brand recognition, as well as their scarcity. In many cases, it takes decades for such a marquee asset to come up for sale. So while Forbes' $11 billion valuation of the Warriors comes in at a robust 12.5 times their estimated 2024-25 revenue, the equivalent figure for the Lakers is 18.1. In the words of one league insider, more like a, quote, old-school software multiple than a number typically associated with a sports team in a nearly 80-year-old league. The Knicks, meanwhile, are valued at 18.3 times their estimated 2024-25 revenue. Those multiples are such outliers that they may not have much to say about the economics of pro basketball more generally. But even for the rest of the NBA, business these days is very, very good. According to Forbes estimates, league-wide revenue last season was up 10% year over year to roughly $12.5 billion, including money from non-NBA events held at teams' arenas, but netting out arena debt service. Another significant jump is coming in 2025-26, the first season of the 11-year, $76 billion national media package the NBA signed last year with Disney, NBC Universal, and Amazon Prime Video. On average, the broadcast deals will pay roughly $4 billion more annually than the league's previous agreements. With all of that cash pouring in, Forbes estimates that the 30 NBA teams are worth $5.4 billion on average, or just over $160 billion collectively. This represents an increase of 21% over last year and more than doubling the average of $2.5 billion from just 4 seasons ago. The league's floor is also up 17%, with the Memphis Grizzlies rising to $3.5 billion from $3 billion in 2024. In the future, what may be more alluring for potential pro basketball team investors is the NBA's pipeline of new arenas and renovations. The Oklahoma City Thunder, for example, are in line to receive $850 million in public money toward construction costs. Meanwhile, voters in Texas are set to decide the fate of up to $311 million in funding toward an arena to replace the San Antonio Spurs' Frost Bank Center, on top of $489 million the city has already committed. And the Philadelphia 76ers and the Dallas Mavericks are also pursuing new homes. For full coverage and to see the whole list, check out Justin Teitelbaum and Brett Knight's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.